Hello YouTube. This is going to be a video myself updating guys on sort of where I'm at in life now, and where I am, and also starting projects again. Things like this 1981 Yamaha Towny that I picked up, not running, needing a lot of work to get it going again. I didn't really think I was going to start recording and doing some videos of things again, but now my wife suggested that I should, or someone should, start recording things I do on the side. Again, it's not my main line of work. It's a hobby I have, fixing small engines, lawnmowers, leaf blowers, generators, chainsaws, trimmers, snow blowers, small scooters. I used to live in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and for 3 years I lived in Quebec City, and then I started long distance dating my wife, and then moving down here to Phoenix, Arizona. The date palms in the front yard, and pine trees, palm trees, desert, 120 degrees in the day in the summer, and 100 degrees at night. Yeah, totally different life. And my channel was focused on a few different areas, but now, since I'm basically settled and not really taking many trips and not that age group anymore that I was, so it'll be videos of things they're fixing up. So I picked this up, 1981 Yamaha Towny. Surprisingly had title, clean title. In Arizona, scooters, mopeds 50cc and under don't need title. You could just get one that's got registration on it and get a bill of sale, but got a title for this one, so that's good. It's also good if you want to transfer out of state ever, and that state you're registering and needs a title. Got it plated. Plates come in the mail. So yeah, this arrived missing a few things. It already had this uni filter on the original Yamaha carburetor. So the filter and air blocks were missing. I have the wheel, well, just the rear wheel's just sitting there. I had it off. I already started a lot of work on it to start a tire change. I took out the tube and tire. I took the wheel to a motorcycle shop, the one in town, 8-ball tires, and they're the one that will true moped wheels here. Trued it up. Luckily all the spokes were free and able to true it to the to be very true. Actually, I was surprised we were able to get it. You had like ½ inch of wobble side to side, and now it's pretty true. So that's the only work I'd outsourced on it. The seat cover's been replaced at some point. Actually, funny story, when I opened up the seat cover, when I got in, a scorpion came out of it. So something I didn't think of, and now I need to think of in the future. Yeah, surprisingly, screen's pretty intact. It's got a little chip here. Last Towny I had back in Montreal a few years ago, screen was, I don't remember if it was all busted up or wasn't even there. I think it was busted up, so I had to order one. Yeah, these ones have a off, a start, and a run position. The start position gives you more spark and hotter spark, and a run position is for running. Pretty simple scooter controls. This one, 1981, State of Arizona, didn't require mirrors on scooters, I think, till 1990s for the dual mirrors. So this one came with a blank off plate in the right mirror and only a left mirror. This left mirror I don't think is actually original, but it did only come with a left mirror. So over here you have a kill switch, like standard motorcycle or scooter. Off at top, off in the bottom, center is run. I have battery out right now. I just got a new one, setting it up on the charger. You have a horn over here, blinkers, they're not self-canceling. You gotta move it back to the center position, shut them off. Low beams, high beams for your headlight. Choke switch, choke in, choke out. I'm not gonna start it because to get the rear wheel off, you have to take off the exhaust cover and fender. Yeah, as you can see, I had to replace these fenders, these reflectors. I got them on Amazon, they were missing. Not too bad for those. Also have to get license plate screws. Lights work, blinkers, tail light and headlight when I hook the battery up to it. The one cover's missing that I do maybe want to get is this forward section cover, where all wiring is a little black cover here. But it's hard to really find them online. You have to go to swap meets or stuff. Front brakes were actually in pretty good condition. They were changed at some point. Tires gonna need to be changed as well. It's original, but just not as cracked as the other one. But for being 44 years old, still in usable condition. The tubes have been replaced at some point. I see when I took out that one, it's a Kenda from the early 2000s, so probably the same in the front, judging by the valve stem type. You got a speedometer cable and your brake cable going into this wheel, so it's a bit finicky. Take it off, and I'd rather get the back one on first. So what I did to this one so far was I disconnected and capped off the oil line to the carburetor right there, because these have a little oil pump in that white housing there that will feed your carburetor oil right before it goes to the intake based on your throttle inputs. And I rebuilt one on the last one I had with new seals inside, and it didn't work out well. It ran the engine very lean on oil mixture. So fuel tank is inside the tube. I'm just running mixed gas. I'm running 40 to 1 now. Might run 50 to 1 at one point. Mix, and yeah, I replaced this foot peg. I was torn to bits. That one's still in okay shape. First thing I did when I came in, it was one of the easiest plugs to get any scooter. Pulled the plug, put a compression cage on it. Really surprised it had 120 psi compression on the original engine. And yeah, compression was good. I'm like, okay. Put the plug back in, check for spark. Oh, good spark. You know what? Took it out, sprayed some mixed gas in there. It fired, wouldn't stay running, even with a full tank of fuel. Fuel selector's on. So it was a carburetor. Needs carburetor cleaning, like most of these bikes might. And yeah, I took out the carburetor, took it apart. There was a good 1/8 inch of varnish everywhere over the entire thing inside. The needle was so bad it was stuck in the hole that sits in, and the float wouldn't come out, and the float's little plastic. So I managed to get out with some little tweezers and some maneuvering. I got it out, let the whole thing soak, and then for a few hours in my ultrasonic cleaner in different positions before I started working on it, cleaned it out, got it good, reinstalled it. Didn't need any adjustments. Fired right up, like 3 kicks. No choke because it's very hot out here. You know, sitting outside, your engine is going to be 120 degrees or more. So honestly, it doesn't usually need too much choke. And started right up, ran great. And then I took the wheel off to do tires. But yeah, there's going to be some other stuff coming up on it. Tires, the new plug when it gets in, I'm gonna swap it out for the correct one. That one's PPH 8 or 9, So I'm gonna get a PPH5ES, install that plug in there. And yeah, I'm surprised, the coil, the resistor, everything's working. It's for what it is. It's nice, and it's got 6,097 miles, original miles on this. Yeah, clean title. It was an okay deal for what I got it for. I know by the time I have it done with it, it's gonna be running, and new rubber most places where it needs it. Oh, new battery for sure. Yeah, new battery. It's gonna go there. Yeah, these 6-volt battery systems, they tend to have little plugs like that, and just terminal end you screw in. And the person who did this seat actually did a pretty okay job. I like how it turns out. Oh, my mistake. Yes, this is the fuel tank. I haven't worked on it a week. I already forgot. That's the fuel tank. That's the oil tank. So yeah, that oil tank's not in use because I disconnected it and running mixed gas. But that's a short update on where I'm at in life and where I am here. And hopefully we'll continue some more on doing small engine work videos, and that's the way to help out.